Stop right there before you get to scrolling. I need you to hear this because this might be the reason why your life still hasn't quite changed just yet. It's not that you don't know what to do. It's that you haven't decided what you should do. And that decision is simply causing you to not execute. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Holley, the Ascarian Knight, back with another episode of Overcoming Pain and Adversity, the AMP way. In our last episode, we talked about the cost of indecision. But now we're taking it to the next level. Because when you finally decide, if you don't execute, you'll end up in the same place. How crazy is that? So let me explain something to you. There is a thing called the gap, which will be between you, what you know, and what you actually do. And that gap is where most people's life could actually be being lost. Because some people know they need to wake up early, get in shape, fix their bad habits, and lead their lives in a more positive direction, but they simply don't. Could this be you? Because you see, knowing isn't actually changing anything. Execution does. So here's what the gap of execution actually looks like. Planning, but not starting. Starting, but not finishing. Talking, but not doing. Posting, but not building. Learning, but not applying. And that is the dangerous part because it feels like progress, but it's not. It's an illusion. So let me take you down my past. When I was building Absolute Body Armor, AMP, and Amplify, there were many, many days I didn't feel ready. There were days I actually had everything figured out and days I didn't feel like I was moving. But I didn't wait for the perfect feeling. I executed anyway. Because I understood something very early. Execution builds clarity, not the other way around. Think about it. So with that said, to my parents watching, you can know how to lead your home, but if you can't execute structure, your household could still fall into inconsistency. Because consistency isn't built on what you know, it's built on what you enforced. To my youth listening, you can say you want to be great, but if your actions don't match your words, well, your identity will never change. Because what I've learned in life is that who you truly are is what you repeatedly do. To my coaches, teachers, and mentors, you can have all the knowledge in the world, trust me, but if you don't execute with presence, your people in the room won't respect you. So always remember, execution creates true authority, not titles. And last but most certainly not least, to my entrepreneurs, this one hits home. Keep watching content, taking notes, and planning moves, but you're not making them. You don't have to have knowledge to know the problem. You have to execute the problems. And while you're so focused on learning, someone out there is executing and earning. So let me give you 3 ways the execution gap is killing you. Number 1, it kills your momentum. Every time you don't act, you slow yourself down. Momentum doesn't come from thinking, it comes from movement. Number 2, it destroys your confidence. Every time you don't follow through, you break trust within yourself. And once that trust is broken, everything becomes harder. And last, number 3, it delays your identity. Because you don't become who you want to be, you become it by thinking about it. You become it through repetition of clarity, focus, effort, and action. So here's the shift. Stop asking, what should I do? Because you already know. Start asking, why am I not doing it? Because the answer to that question is where your growth lies. So going forward, I don't want you to only focus on learning, watching, and planning. I want you to focus on executing more. So pick one thing, not 10, okay? One thing and follow through on it relentlessly and completely. No excuses, no delays, and definitely no half effort. Because your next level is not waiting on more information. It's waiting on more execution. So as I close this episode out, I got a quote for you guys, and it goes like this. Knowledge speaks, but execution proves, and only one of them can change your life. So with that said, if you're on your journey to self-mastery and discipline, I want you to like, share, and follow this account. And if you want to take it to the next level, I want you to go ahead and download the Coach Holley Fit app on your phone so I can help you continue to level up mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And oh yeah, as I always say to you guys, you keep watching and I'm going to keep cranking. See you guys on the next one.